Stow-on-the-Wold is another picturesque small town located in the Cotswold district of Gloucestershire, England, with a population of just 2,000 people. Typical of that Cotswold construction, the buildings are made of honey-colored stone that gives it a mellow and charming appearance with many beautiful historic buildings. And they generally don't paint them because the stone is weather resistant and so characteristic of the region, they don't want to hide it behind a coat of paint. Stow has been a very important market town ever since the Roman era because of its location along several very important roadways. And it's surrounded by a vast expanse of lush grasslands that supported the sheep farming that was the basis of the town's economy for many centuries. Today, it is still a market town, but the orientation is more towards the modern world, of course, catering to visitors and locals alike. At the center of town is the large market square with a stone cross and all around it, busy streets that testify to the town's former importance and its current popularity. And it's got a lot of restaurants and shops and several main streets, so it makes a very good place to take a break in the middle of the day, do a little shopping, and have lunch. A former church next to the square is now a small hotel with boutiques. There are a couple dozen hotels and bed and breakfasts, making Stow a fine place to spend a night or two. Stow-on-the-Wold is one of the larger and more famous of the towns of the Cotswolds, and sitting at nearly 800 feet elevation, it's the highest of all the Cotswold towns. Stow is also known for its vibrant arts and culture scene, hosting several annual events that showcase local artists and musicians. There are also many galleries and art exhibitions throughout the year which attract visitors from all over the country. Among its many retail shops, it's particularly famous for antiques and handmade crafts. Fleece Alley is one of several high-walled, narrow lanes that would lead sheep into the main market square, perhaps for trimming or for sale. Now it's another one of those little nooks and crannies worth exploring, showing some impressive stone construction. For those who enjoy outdoor activities, the surrounding countryside is perfect for hiking, cycling, and horseback riding, with several local companies offering guided tours. Or you could just explore the town and create your own walking tour. Even though Stow is quite small, you'll find enough little lanes and shop and buildings to keep you busy. The Porch House is not only an excellent restaurant, it's one of England's oldest inns, with a history reaching back as far as the year 947, with 13 bedrooms and a pub, making this an excellent home base for your visit to Stow. The twisting, crooked staircases, roaring open fires, and low ceiling of ancient timber exude centuries-old character within these rustic stone walls. Nearby is St. Edward's, a medieval church in the Norman style, with later additions, and the tower that was completed in 1476, with cut stone and stained glass, and a very attractive doorway surrounded by yew trees, kind of like out of Lord of the Rings, leading into the home of a hobbit. But instead, it brings us inside this gorgeous interior with a mix of Romanesque and Gothic style. The garden and old graveyard out back provide a tranquil oasis to relax and play. At one time, the church was used as a prison during the English Civil War in 1646, when a major battle nearby saw the royal troops defeated, which put an end to Charles I's hopes of retaining the English crown. It's called On the Wold because it used to be near a forest or the woods. Stow is located on the east end of the Cotswolds. You cannot get here by train, but you could take a bus from London in 2 hours, or take a train from London to the Kingham station, and then a 9-minute taxi ride. That's all for now, but we have other movies about villages in the Cotswolds, including a film about Castle Combe, Malmesbury, Byberry, Stow-on-Wold, Slaughter, Bourton-on-the-Water, Laycock, Cheltenham, and Tetbury. Look for them in our collection. We frequently upload new movies, so please subscribe to our channel and click that little alarm bell so you'll be notified. And if you enjoyed the movie, how about a thumbs up? And we always welcome comments down below. Or if you have questions about the destination, make note and we'll answer them. Thanks for watching.